I must marry Tijani. He means the world to me and the only man for me.
If that's the case, then it's better you remain single. You can't marry that man. Don't be deceived, my daughter.
Ne, please talk to Papa. Tijani is the one I want to settle down with. If not him, no one else.
Oluchi, my Achalogo, please stop crying. I will talk to your father. You would.
The heat in Chief Okoro's expansive living room was suffocating. But it wasn't the Enugu sun. It was the tension between a father and his beloved daughter. Daddy, look at me. Oluchukwu fondly called Luchi, the breathtaking jewel of the East, pleaded, her voice trembling with conviction. Tijani isn't just a man. He's a miracle. He's my world. Don't say no to our future, she said, pleading to her father, Chief Okoro, who sat like a granite statue, his face unreadable. He did not yell. He simply pronounced a verdict. Luchi, you cannot marry that man. What an elder sees sitting on a single stool. Oluchukwu, you will not see it even if you climb to the peak of Kilimanjaro. My decision is final. Choose Tijani and you choose to be alone, he said as he stamped out of the sitting room angrily. Luchi's mother hurried to comfort her weeping daughter, saying, Oluchukwu, I will talk to your father. Maachalugo, Maada. Don't worry, he will definitely come around, she said. But deep down, Oluchukwu knew the battle had only just begun. Oluchukwu, fondly called Luchi, was not just beautiful. She was a phenomenon. A woman whose presence commanded whose smile could launch 1,000 ships. And yet, her fierce, uncompromising heart belonged to Tijani, the magnetic multi-billionaire tech titan, a man who seemed carved from a tree. To Oluchukwu,
I promise to give you the world. Please be my forever, Oluchi.
It wasn't just a proposal. It was a global spectacle, a star-studded engagement that trended for weeks under the hashtag Tiluchi Forever. Oluchukwu felt like the luckiest woman alive, but every headline was a thorn in her father's side. Her father kept warning her again and again, saying,
He is a mirage, Oluchi. The glow you see is deceptive. There is darkness behind those charm school eyes. Listen to me, my daughter. As my love is not blind, it sees clearly, and what I see is a void.
But eventually, weeks later, worn down by Luchi's starvation, protest, and his wife's persistent
my life. Please give
Chief
us your
Okoro
blessing.
conceded. His agreement, however, was a chilling prophecy. As he spoke, his voice devoid of warmth, saying, I do this for your happiness, not for my approval. Marrying him, Oluchi, is on your own head. Don't forget this day. Whatever happens, don't come running back to this door, because I won't open it for you. You are choosing this man over my own wisdom. Marriage is a lifetime union. Be careful. Oluchi, make your final decision now. Her father said, looking at her sternly. Luchi, happy, threw her arms around her father, radiant, saying, Thank you, Papa. You will see. Tijani Tijani is the best thing that ever happened to me. You misjudged him. Oluchi said, happy that her father has finally approved to her proposal.
I now pronounce
Weeks
you
later,
husband and
the
wife.
wedding between Oluchi and Tijani was ironically the wedding of the year.
Oluchi.
A dazzling, excessive fairy tale that left society girls sighing, saying, "Ah, God when." Yet, amidst the opulence, Chief Okoro watched the ceremony with the look of a man attending a funeral. For the first year of her marriage, Luchi lived the fantasy. Private jets, endless vacations, diamond gifts. She was a trophy wife, basking in the reflected glory of her perfect husband. Then, the clock struck midnight. Immediately after their 1-year anniversary, the transformation was swift and brutal. The charming Tijani dissolved, replaced by a snarling, controlling monster. Instead with controlling isolation,
What have you done for me, Oluchi?
buying her friends,
Tell me, what have you done?
demanding she quit her potential career, and insisting she had no need to touch a single pin because he provided everything. But his provision quickly became a weapon,
Tijani, please.
withholding money while flaunting his own wealth. Then came the physical violence. The first blow, sudden, shocking, and followed by the devastating loss of their unborn child. Tijani's apology was swift. A luxury car, a flurry of expensive gifts.
I am so sorry, Oluchi.
Luchi,
Forgive me.
lost in a fog of misplaced loyalty and terror, believed it was an anomaly, her fault. But the cycle began.
You don't have a right
Violence followed by lavish gifts. Beatings followed by exotic troops. Luchi was systematically dismantled.
This is not the life you promised.
The once vibrant, outspoken woman became a frightened, isolated shadow, a captive in a gilded cage. When they were out, they were the ultimate couple goals. But inside the mansion, Luchi was forced to save the endless parade of Tijani's mistresses. Tina will always say to her, "I married you. I gave you the world. And what have you offered me? Nothing." He would snare, twisting the knife of her dependence. For 6 years, Oluchi endured the hell. 9 miscarriages from the repeated assaults, total mental and emotional domination. On their 6th wedding anniversary, Luchi received her final most brutal gift, a horrific beating that caused her to collapse. Tijani, caring only for appearances, dropped her at the hospital and vanished. Discharged and alone in the silent mausoleum of her home, she walked to the mirror. Looking at it, she did not see the beautiful jewel of the East. Instead, she saw a bruised, hollow-eyed stranger. The reflection whispered the bitter truth. Papa was right. She wept for the 6 years, the lost children and her lost self. Crying, saying to herself, she said, "I married the devil. I was too blind, too stubborn to listen. This is not life. This is hell. Being single is far better than living with a monster." The next morning,
I am leaving this hell
Oluchi
called
packed a
marriage.
single box
Tijani, it's
and
over.
walked out of the mansion, leaving the diamond cage behind. her parents' home, the confession tore through her mother, who screamed in anguish. But her father, Chief Okoro, he simply looked at her. His expression, a mixture of profound sorrow and quiet vindication. He stood up, looked at his daughter, saying to her,
God you have learnt your lesson.
I told you, Oluchi. You were blinded by what looked like love and prosperity. Remember, love is not blind. Oluchi, love sees. Now, you have learned the lesson of a lifetime. Okay, what do we do now, Oluchi? Immediately, Oluchi said, screaming, her voice steady. I want that, Papa. I want that. I want a divorce. I will be patient. I will be careful. Henceforth, I will listen. Her father stood and enveloped her a hug, saying, this is your home, my child. You are always welcome. I am happy you have reclaimed your life back. Though it hurts you learned this way, how I wish you listened. All this would be happening, but it is well, he said as he hugged her and her mother, feeling sad, encouraging their union from the beginning. Weeks later, Oluchi filed for divorce. It was a messy public battle against a ruthless man. But eventually, she won her freedom and dignity. Tijani, proving his father-in-law right one last time, instantly after the divorce, married one of his long-term mistresses. Oluchi did not just move on. She rose up, using her pain and her portion of the divorce settlement. She founded
Welcome
a
back to the
treasure
show, everyone.
organization.
We've got an exciting segment lined up for you today.
Oluchukwu the survivor
is not blind,
is a
it
living
sees,
counselor
don't be deceived,
for young
be
women,
wise.
teaching them a crucial truth. True love sees the soul, not the surface, and your peace is non-negotiable. She finally understood that the greatest treasure was not just Tijani's billions, but her father's wisdom.
And that's my story. Papa was right. It pays to listen. Time to sign out. And that's my story. Papa was right. It pays to listen. Time to sign out.
More amazing stories is on the way. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Tales by Mjay, your best folk tales. Subscribe now, like, and be a part of the tribe. One love and peace.